Hey Gators, sorry I'm not there today, but I know you're gonna do an amazing job in PE with our guest teacher. We're still practicing our field day stations, same ones that we did last week, so I know that you already know how to do these, but I'm just gonna run through them very quickly. You can pick which station you start at. After you start at that station, you're gonna be there for 5 minutes or so, getting to practice and have fun. After that 5 minutes is up and you're told to rotate or the timer goes off, then we are going to rotate to the left, just like we would with fitness stations, until we make our way through all 8 stations. No more than 4 people at a station when you pick that first station. And so remember, we have our first one here is the jug toss. You have 3 tries to see if you can knock down all 3 jugs, so 3 shots. If you knock down all the jugs or knock down a few of them, remember that you have to go get those jugs, set them back up, bring the balls back to the cones or hand them to the next person. Next we have monster tracks. So monster tracks, remember you're pulling up on the ropes and trying to go down around the cone, trying to keep the feet on top of, or trying to keep the feet underneath there, under control. Our next one is our cone flip. So when you're doing the cone flip, the first person goes out, attempts to try to flip. They would come back and tag the next person, and then the next person would go out and flip. If you land one upright, leave it up, right? Your goal as a team is to try to get all those cones upright. No cone flips. Do not throw it over your head. We don't need to knock anybody with a giant cone. Next is bowling, 1-pin bowling. Remember the I love you symbol is our bowling fingers. Right, the 2 middle fingers are going in there. You're rolling the ball on the ground, trying to knock that pin down. If you do so, go ahead and set that pin back up on the head pin spot that's down there. Bring the ball back. Do not throw the ball back, right? Make sure you bring it back under control. Next is cup stacking relay. You're gonna go out. You're gonna down stack the cups, which means you're putting them into 1 stack. After you do 1 stack, you have to up stack them before you come back and tag the person. So first he's gonna up stack, then he would be coming back. Remember the bottom row would have 3, then 2, then 1 on the top, come back, tag the next person. Hop alongs, you guys have done this many times. Remember trying to lean forward just a little bit so you don't have it shoot out from underneath you. Like this guy's having a hard time right here. He's gotta lean forward just a little bit more. All the way down, all the way back, the next person goes. Roller racer. Down around the blue cone, coming on back. All right, make sure you're kind of pulling with those arms back and forth. And then finally, we have our pickleball challenge. So you're trying to do an underhand hit, trying to see if you can get it in one of those barrels. If you do not make it in the barrel, you have to go get the ball and bring it back to the next person, or you can put it in the bucket. If you make it in the barrel, you can leave it in the barrel, right? But if you miss, then you should go get it. There shouldn't be a bunch of balls laying all over the court. Before you leave your station, whether you have been told to leave it or the timer has gone off, the first thing that you have to do is you have to put your station back the way that it was. Whether that's stacking up the jugs and putting the balls back on the cone before you move on, or setting up the cup stacking, whatever it is, make sure that your station looks the way that it was when you got there, okay? So have fun, make your way through the stations. Please be under control, be kind to each other, and have a great Monday. Hopefully I'll see you soon.